Hello everyone and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Zach Slaughter My Player Series here in NBA 2K12 here on Mike49324. Yes, this will be the first ever series on the Mike49324 channel. And there you see his stats: 14 points, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, which cost him nearly almost all of his skill points. Teammate grade, now demoted him to a D+. 1 foul, 7 through 17, 41% off the field game post. And the position battle, yeah, it wasn't even close to him. So now it is time to find out what team will he be drafted. Again, congratulations to all the draftees in the NFL, including E.J. Manuel of my Florida State Seminoles. He got selected a few minutes ago to the Buffalo Bills. All I can say is good luck, EJ. Best of luck to you, man. And so far, USC's Matt Barkley hasn't been drafted yet. Let's see who's the first team. New York, okay.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the New York Knicks. We currently have the 17th pick in the draft and are narrowing down.
Still 17th? Seriously?
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Like LA, playing in New York is like playing under the microscope. Your every move on the court will be critiqued and analyzed by the fans, who expect nothing less than the championship year in and year out. Beyond that, your every move off the court will be chronicled and fed to the public by the paparazzi. What I'm trying to ask is, are you ready for this? Is this a lifestyle you can feel comfortable living while still maintaining your full focus on the team?
Well, Zach Slaughter will be playing in Madison Square Garden. So, what do you feel about that? Mr. Slaughter?
To be honest, I'm a fairly private person. Fortunately for me, the spotlight's going to be on guys like Melo and Amare and not on me. That'll allow me to work hard on my game and just focus on basketball. My goals are no different than anyone else's. I want to be the best player on the court. And what better place to do that than in New York?
All right then, one more. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with going to the right team than I am going as high as possible. I want to play for someone who's going to utilize me to the best of my abilities. Someone who's going to use me to put the team into a position to win games. You heard?
Well, I think New York may be the place for you.
Thanks so much for your time. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we would be ecstatic if you're still on board when it's our turn to pick.
Well, that's good. He may be going to New York, and here comes Max and Edge's team. Gotta get back to the Edge series soon.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the 76ers, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 16th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, real quick, if you don't mind. We already have some good guards on our roster in Drew Holiday and Evan Turner. Where do you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
Philly, oh boy.
I imagine I'd be spending a couple seasons coming off the bench and learning as much as I can before assuming a starting role. And I'm okay with that as long as your long-term goal for me is to take over the starting role at some point. I don't plan on spending my career as a backup.
Well, good answer there, Zach Slaughter.
It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball. They expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
Yeah, I can really get behind a fan base that wants to win and will do anything to get it. We're very alike in that regard. I've always given 100% of myself to the game. It's not all about me. When I put on a jersey, I have a responsibility to not only myself, but also to my teammates and the fans of that team. I think Philly fans and I are on the same level. I think it'd be a mutual love.
But it's the city of brotherly love, Zach. You better get that memo.
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft.
Now let's see who's next. Washington. Oh boy!
Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. We're picking 18th in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table. All right, let's get to it.
Gotta get my Y button ready.
Now, obviously, you play at arguably our strongest position in point guard. John Wall is our centerpiece, and who we're building this team around. We We've got some promising pieces around him in JaVale McGee, Andre Blatch, and Nick Young. I think we're really lacking at depth, and I think you would be a great fit for our team. How well can you handle being on a team like this where the focus won't be on you?
Look, I loved watching the Wizards as a kid growing up.
Wait, what?
I remember watching C. Webb, Murasan, Juwan Howard, even Michael Jordan there for a couple years. I want to be a part of the new generation that shows this city that they don't need to live in the past, you know? Stick me on the team, man. I'll find my role.
Seriously? Well, we learned one thing about Zach Slaughter. He's a Wizards fan. What do you know?
Interesting. Next question. This next question is more how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. Having recently traded away our former cornerstone in Gilbert Arenas, the franchise turned a new page in that we brought in a lot of very talented young guys, headlined by John Wall. With the group we have now, do you feel like you'd fit in?
Yeah, man, I do. I'm a young player. I'm going to make some mistakes. With this roster, I won't be the only player in that situation, man. That's something that's really comforting to me. I love that your roster is packed with young guys who are hungry to win. That's the recipe for success and what I want to be a part of.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear for now. You're definitely someone we can use on our team. Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick.
Well, the NBA draft is upon us, and also I decided that we're not doing this tonight, but sometime Monday, my career will have its own. Mike 49324 will have his own NBA 2K13 character as well. So Zach Slaughter is expected to go to New York, with Arthur Williams going to the Wizards and Sean Richardson going to the Sixers. So let's start the draft.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. For the young men waiting to hear their names called this evening, this moment marks the realization of a lifelong dream. For the fans here and at home who enjoyed this past season and tonight get a glimpse at tomorrow's stars, I thank you for joining us. It's a moment of tremendous excitement as these young men prepare to join the ranks of the greatest basketball players in the world. So without further ado, let's get started.
Thanks, David Stern.
With the first pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Doug Martin from the University of Michigan. With the second pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Cliff Davis from the Ohio State University.
Okay, well, we're nearly there, so
With the
yeah.
third pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah
Here's Kicked in the
Jazz
Nuts
select
team.
Derek Gibson from the University of Tennessee.
Now,
With
Cleve.
the fourth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Larry Douglas from the University of Florida.
And here's Phoenix Wright's former team.
With the fifth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Nick Brown from Boston College.
Boston College, okay. No. And here comes one of the teams that are in contention to get Zach Slaughter.
The Washington Wizards select Brad Mason from DePaul University.
And here comes the Sacramento Kings. The Seattle
With the
Supersonics.
seventh pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Raymond Rice from the University.
With the Kings possibly moving, that means LA will be the only team name in California that has the name Kings in it.
2011 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons
Oh,
select
don't you dare drive by. Don't you
Aaron
dare.
Dixon from the University of Kansas. With the ninth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Eric Anderson from Louisiana State University.
Here comes Reverend Lovejoy's team.
With the 10th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Sam Park from the University of Minnesota.
And here comes Lightning Bolton's team.
With the 11th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select George Turner from the University of Oklahoma. With the 12th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz
Kid to the Nuts
select
team again.
Ricky Reed from Purdue University.
Well, the pick's coming up, so stay tuned.
With the 13th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dennis Jones from Stanford University.
Congratulations. And here comes that Sally Mae's team.
With the 14th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft,
And formerly Eddie Griner's team.
Houston Rockets select Sean Richardson from Tulane University.
And here comes Trevor Lewis's team.
With the 15th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Lee McDaniel from the University of Oregon.
Oh, here comes the pick. Do we get another 76er to add to the Mike from LA1 roster?
With the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Arthur Williams.
Nope,
from
we're not going to get a
University of
Nick.
Nebraska.
We're not going to get another Sixer. Can we add another Nick? Which
With
that
the
would be
17th
wonderful.
pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select the 20-year-old point guard from Michigan.
There we go. Zach's been drafted. He is going to the Knicks. Wearing the number 15. But uh-oh. I think I realized that number may be retired. So he can call the Knicks arena where he played his rookie showcase home. And here you see he has that option. $1.34 million. As the Knicks have won the Zach Slaughter sweepstakes. Here we go. Rookie year here. As we continue here, he is excited to be a member of this New York Knicks organization. Saving. And now it is time to view Zach's number here, and he will be wearing the... We can't tell what number he's wearing. So here we go, as we take a look here, as we're going to know, I think 15's retired, so he will be... Seriously, he's not wearing 15, he's wearing 15. So I think this should just about do it. Come back Monday as Zach Slaughter will play against the Big Three of Miami. Come back for that, guys. I'll see you guys.